What is up? What is up? It's been a minute. Been a minute since I've been in this hat. Um, I am sitting in Missouri right now. I came through all the snowstorm up north. Had to sit for 2 days, but came through it okay. But I didn't come on here for that. I came on here to kind of touch bases with some things that I have been seeing and even discussing with my wife, and some posts that I've watched being talked about, and I just wanted to get my part of it, especially being experiencing it. So I saw a question from somebody. I can't remember who it was. I hate that I don't, but I can't remember. But the question was, how is it that men mess up with good women? That's not how it was put, but how do they let good women get away? That's what it is. How do they let good women get away? Now, you have to understand, they're good women in the sense of after they've left what they left, according to the people that see that. Like, they see it as, okay, she's a good woman, but we don't know what happened in the relationship, right? But then people like me, and I speak for those who, I'm gonna use this sporting words, those that picked up the fumble. Okay, we find out, not even trying, we find out that this is a good woman, and we ask the question. So the question comes from people like me, like, you gather up this person, you get with this person, you connect with this person, you align with this person, and it's like, what? Like, how? And it took me a minute to stop asking that question and start living in the gift and the benefit of it that happened. So, for all the gentlemen, and I say gentlemen, and I'll speak a little bit for the women, but I can't speak on y'all side because I don't know how y'all feel. I got to hear from y'all on how that feels to you. And maybe my wife will speak on it. I don't know. But because I don't feel like I was fumbled. I mean, that what y'all go through sometimes is a fumble. It's like, you had a good thing, you messed up, you lost it. Okay? So, but the question was, how does it happen? So the way I see it, from the angle that we're sitting, from the point of view that I'm sitting, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching this through the eyes of the person that was fumbled. Okay? And point of emphasis, there was never a moment during these conversations that there were no accountability. Okay? So I'm saying this from my wife's perspective, in the sense of anything she talked about, she never ever discounted her own portion of whatever happened, right? But I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, I'm listening, and I'm watching this replay, and I'm like, how? Like, I'm not getting it. But then I listen on and I see where the mishandling happened. And it's not like it's something where they were stripped. It was not like something they got hit and fumbled. These brothers, I say loosely, they literally dropped the ball. It's as bad as running to the end zone and get to the 2 and spike. That's how bad it is. That's how bad I see it. It's getting to the 2, and then you spike the ball before you get in the end zone. All right, so I'm sitting there looking at this like, okay, I had to change my thinking too. I had to, like, okay, I can't sit here and feel bad because they did this, because it blesses me. And for all those that have picked up the fumble, for all of those that intercepted those wild passes that were done, I'm giving you big ups. I'm sorry, big ups. Because you have to understand, when we pick up the fumble, it ain't always, it ain't like we got it all together. It still takes time to understand what it means to be aligned. It still takes time. It takes a moment to get to know each other, to understand that we are aligned. So even if I pick up the fumble, doesn't mean I can handle it. Still not. You can't, I see the fumble. Every guy has seen a fumble, but every guy can't handle a fumble once they get it. Sometimes they lose it right back. So understanding that part, going through that journey, going through that process is the biggest part. Is understanding that I picked up the ball, but do I have possession? Is it really, can I really do anything with it? So how do they end up doing it? I put it on a lot of them that I've listened and heard about. They spiked the ball at the 2-yard line. Nothing happened. No strip was made. No good hit was made. They just threw the ball down. And I was right there. I didn't even try to, like, and I'm not bragging. I didn't even hustle for it. I didn't hustle for it. I walked towards the ball. Because, see, this is where the difference in being fumbled and running around and not having anybody to pick you up, the difference between that and a fumble and the ball becomes its own ownership. It becomes its own possession. It builds on itself. It becomes healed. So now the ball is placed. It's not fumbled. It's placed. And all I did was come over where it was placed. Y'all catch that if y'all can. Sometimes we grab fumbles and it's because the ball is still squirting around, running around, moving around, not knowing exactly where the possession is supposed to be. But if a fumble becomes placed, in other words, if you watch football, you notice when the fumble is over, the referee gets the ball and he places it on a yard line. To me, that's the equivalent of a ball being healed from being fumbled in that moment of itself. And so when you find it, it's not running around loose. It's not unpossessed in that moment. It's possessed. The possession has been made. The referee has thrown his hand towards the direction that the ball is going, and all I got to do is put my hand on it. And now it's mine. So now I possess. Now don't take that the wrong way, but understand, when you fumble the ball, if you've been fumbled, make sure you get placed after. And I believe in the placing of God. Make sure you get placed so that when someone comes along that's supposed to possess you, and I say possess, y'all don't take that the wrong way, but understand I'm using a metaphor. But when someone comes along and does possess you, they know how to get a hold of you. They ain't got to run after you. They ain't got to try to fix you. They ain't got to. No, you already placed. Just come put your hand here. Get ready to snap this ball. That's it. So, they fumbled, you were placed, and I came and possessed. That's it. Love. Y'all be good, man. I hope everybody understand what I'm saying. Y'all be blessed, live, love, and laugh. Stay safe out there.